Because formerly those people who came on this earth tried to teach people about Dharma, to bring them to the central path, to the straightforward path of ascent. They tried everything. Whatever way they thought was good for a particular community, particular area, particular country. They talked about it and lots of books came out of it. But instead of all these books creating people of religious, spiritual, and a united nature, created people who were all against each other. Absurd, it's an absurd thing. But it happened. So all these books that were written, all this knowledge that was given, was all misused by human beings just to get their own power, I should say. So it was all a power-oriented, also money-oriented game going on. When we see the outcome of all these religions, we feel it's all empty. They talk of love, they talk of compassion, but it all is for a purpose. It is all a political game sometimes, because they still feel that they should have power. Not the spiritual power, but the worldly power, so that they can dominate the whole world. So this domination started working so much in the human mind that we had lots of wars, killings, all kinds of things. And when it subsided, I felt that now, maybe, opening Sahasrara might help people to see the truth. At the level of Sahasrara, you know the truth. So all kinds of illusions, all kinds of misunderstandings, all kinds of self-imposed ignorance, they all have to disappear. Because what you know is the truth. The truth is not sharp, it's not harsh, it is not something which is difficult to assimilate. People thought truth must be something that would be just very damaging, or could be very harsh, could create problems between human beings. We should not have. We should not have. It was not meant to be. But whenever they talked of truth, the people used it for a wrong purpose. It's something special about human beings, that they start using things for a wrong attitude, for a wrong message, and try to use it for their own purpose. It's such a common thing with human beings that they want to have power over other men. Now I've seen in my own country when people wanted to have separate nations. Those people who wanted to have separate nations actually did it, not to achieve anything great, but just because they can become, those people who wanted, for few of them, they'll become something great in their own country. So they never wanted to be in a country where they may not rise to that height. So then they separated those countries. And by separating, I have seen all these countries are suffering. Suffering very much. There's no growth, their financial problem, all kinds of problems are there. And also the main country is suffering because they have now developed enmity, and all this is working out against the main country. So to have a separatist idea itself is against Sahaj. Say for example,